Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Surfing Sunday. My name is Connie D, and I channel the cards for the collective. And we have to get going because I wasn't supposed to be on tonight, but I had to because we need to stay safe right now, and we need to really tune into our intuition going on right now in the outside world. So I wanted to get a small reading done for y'all to see where everything is right now and to really use your trigger moments at this time because people are getting triggered very easily and it's not a good time to get triggered. So, we had quite a few come out in the beginning, and I do some cards in the beginning to it kind of forges its way to all the information from the tarot cards. So it kind of blends in. It tells to me, for me, it tells a story. Uh, the first two cards that come out were a 34, which is a 7, Earth Angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. Now, what's interesting about this one is the last one that I did on the station. I would advise you to go watch it. It talked about the mother a lot. I feel a lot of people trapped in the past by the mother, a lot of people missing the mother. Just a lot of things around the mother. They need some motherly advice. I know I do. And there's a lot of things just going on right now. So just be patient and do a lot of meditation right now. I have been going out in the evening. We lay in the sun in the day and I'm going out in the evening with my husband just to unwind, stay away from the music, everything, just to just completely unwind in the healing sun in the evening. Because I'm with the mother. I'm grounding myself in my bare feet. I am doing all of that, and I would advise everybody to do a little bit of that and a lot of meditating. Because we are rebuilding our muscles and everything when we're sleeping. That's why we're always so tired, because we obviously didn't get enough sleep. Because I do a lot of dreaming when I'm sleeping. So I'm in another dimension running around Catwoman or whatever I'm doing, and I'm not getting a lot of sleep. So I'm constantly tired, but I do lay down and I do get some of my sleep back. So the next card that came out was 19, which is a 10, which is a 1. A nurturing heart, mother. See, we've got two of the mothers, and that's what's speaking to me, the mother. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. And this is an amazing card. The wolf is watching over the mother and the baby is right there. And that is just, I mean, we all feel it. Even if we've never been around our mother a lot, we all still feel that mystical inside feeling of the joint mother and daughter or mother and son emotion that we feel. And that is what she's feeling. And also the wolf. The wolf is there to protect the mother and the child. uh, Somebody must have asked a question, which I think a lot of people did. And this card says yes. It says trust your intuition. Now we have, and in this, it says yes, but to me in this picture, it is wound, and it's got to unwind. So whatever you've been wound up in, it's time to unwind and let the out, the truth out. Something feels like somebody's been covering for somebody. Somebody is just enough. But it's, I don't know. Let me think on this. And you guys get some vibes off these cards because the trust your intuition, I'm getting someone's not trusting. someone's hearing the intuition and they're not thinking it is, they just think it, nah, that can't be that. And they just kind of go on their day. Well, my advice to you is if you hear yes and you hear the intuition, I would do some meditation on it. I would ask the question, I'd put it in my little journal and I'd put a question mark on it. And don't dwell on it. Just put it in your like your manifesting book and then go back to it maybe in a month or two and see if you answered your question. Think about it, meditate a little bit and see if you come up with an answer and go in and write it down. You'll probably come up with it. And after the yes, we got embrace your loving connection and be happy. We get the happy card. And what I'm feeling is the earth card mother feels like she's summoning. She's waiting. She's wanting someone to come to her for protection. The mother will protect. And then it's like she didn't feel that anybody would help. So she called upon one of her animal protection, and it was the wolf. So now she feels a little more safe. And she asked, should I trust my intuition? And yes, absolutely. Because if you embrace it, your loving connection will be happy because you listened to it and it really made a difference. Some of us just don't want to listen to anything. We're just like, I know it all. I'm good. It's there. Da, da, da. But be careful with that because you're stopping the flow of what you need to know. Yeah, that rhyme, that was great. But truthfully, there is a lot, a lot. I just can't get over how much is happening that we're not paying attention to. And if we are paying attention, we're sitting there going, you've got to be kidding me. That just didn't happen. And it did. And then you go back to what just happened? So your mind is asking questions and you're not sure which one to listen to. So get with the heart, ask from the heart, and you don't have to ask out loud, but just ask the question and wait for it. Be patient and wait for it to answer itself because it will. And you also got to forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of the old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. There is going to be a lot of possibility. Someone is trusting their intuition and they know if they embrace that loving connection that they will be happy, and they have to trust it because it's making your heart feel like there's cosmic energy in there, so you know that is the right answer. And we are all making choices right now, and it is changing the way that we see things and feel things, and it's going to change our destination. We have to participate. And we've got this card the other day. Do not confuse intention with an entitlement. The entitlement to demand from the world leaves you with nothing. The world is rich, and so are you. So when you go around and you start demanding things because you think you're the best and you're the king or queen, you're alone. You'll be alone in that picture. Nobody will put up with you because you don't know it all. And if you step back, be patient and look at what you just said, like write it down, you will see how wrong you were in the perception that you're giving people when you do what you do. And I would advise that. I would really advise thinking before you speak. Yes, you can be good at some things, but don't take all of them over. a couple that you're really good at, like a puzzle or something. And make room, create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. And I completely agree with that. I have been going through, even though we have a fifth wheel camper and it's got a stendo thing, we we still collect stuff. We still have stuff in here that we really need to go through. So that's what I've been doing. I'm not gonna save clothes because I might be in it again. I'm not gonna go gain weight again. So I won't need them. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep anything that is too big for me that I can't sleep in or whatever. I don't, I wouldn't keep it. That's the past and it's gone. And we need to make new room for beautiful things. And that's a great thing because starlight. Don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. I just felt like me and my husband go out and build a fire and we sit out there and we're always looking up at the stars and you see these little things moving and you don't know what they are and these other lights that they said that there is no light coming off of any of that, the satellites or anything, and then you see this little thing going across the sky. How do we know that people say we're the only thing out there? How do we know? Because they said it. I mean, we're all getting all kinds of things we want to know. We want to see. We want to see everything. We want to travel. It's going to be time here pretty soon. We all need to somewhat get healthy and work on self because we have to get our triggers away from us. We have to blend in with people to be able to help each other. If we aren't willing to help each other, we're basically just as bad as them because we're terrorizing ourselves to get well. And that's kind of sad. So I thought this was interesting. And I only went for the cards that my creator, the warmth of them that I picked. So there wasn't a lot of cards that Source wanted me to pick, but they're specific ones. We have a 30, and 3 is a divine message. And I feel that a lot of the messages I get are divine message. And if you put this sideways, it says, am I crazy or is it the moon? And the other night, when that moon was full, a lot of things happened. A lot of things in my world changed. It was like I woke up and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And I think a lot of us are going through that. So just kind of be aware of those energies with the moon, because the moon is kind of an illusion. Uh, just just keep it. This is the shaman. And the shaman, lunatic, insight, and cosmos. I just said I felt my heart like it was in the cosmos. And the shaman is an amazing it's just amazing. It's like even too hard to understand because the shaman is like, aha, beautiful energy out there. And I choose to listen and dance to the secret songs of the universe. Lunatic, insights, cosmos, and strangeness. Shaman. Yeah, I kind of like being out there as myself. I don't like the dress like, be like kind of thing. I'm kind of a solo girl when it comes to stuff like that. The crazy, the shaman, the one who sees. Lunatic is a word derived from the Latin word luna, meaning moon. So a lunatic is one who is moonstruck. There is a face on the moon. Can you see it? In the night, even when others cannot. This is the great paradox of the mystic. You hear the whispers that others cannot. You hear the secret song of the universe. You know, that is so weird because for the last 2 weeks, I have been hearing like voices, like talking, like a man and a woman, or two men, and I don't think it's our neighbors because it sounds muffled, like it's way in the background. It's like, and I can't make anything out really, but I can hear them talking. And I said to myself, it's so weird because these houses are not that close that, I mean, you could hear them talking real loud in the backyard, but you'd hear what they were saying or talking. But these are like muffled, like they're a mile away or something. So be paying attention to your senses, your vision. Don't think you're crazy. Keep an eye on what you're seeing and feeling and hearing because there's a lot of things opening up our world to learn the ancient mystics and magic and powers that we never thought we had, but it's for the good. It's okay to be an outsider in a world of conformity and contempt, a world where those who are different are met with rejection from society, even if they are the shamans, the seekers, and artists who point us to the way of the truth, soul transformation. The moon is beaming sacred truths, mysteries, and visions to the one who can receive them, the one who is open to them. Some people have a special gift of insight that is revealed to them during certain times. It is in the divine order of the cosmos for those who are chosen. Pulling the shaman and card can be a call to embrace more of your crazy side or to tune into it more at this time. You may be judged by others, but what you gain is far superior to their disapproval. The world needs more mystics and shamans to show us the soul of the world, to point us away from the suffocation of too much conformity, mundanity, and stagnation. The energy behind this card is that of dreams, ideas, and visions, especially spiritual and creative ones. Express, act on creative, and share what you are receiving from the mysteries. Harness the power of insight. Do not let it fade away and dim within you. In other words, use it or lose it. The more you do, the stronger it will be. Pay attention to which secret song of the universe come to you at this time. And when you hear them, don't forget to dance. You can try staying up a little bit later than you usually do, lighting a candle and seeing what comes through. Spending time in spiritual solitude will greatly enhance this time for you. Guided meditation that specifically open your third eye will be beneficial. I agree with that. I think you need to go into a deep kind of sleep and take some time off for your mind to rest and the shamanic insight to come into you. And rewind a little bit. This world has been very hard on a lot of us, and a lot of us have a lot of responsibility, and they feel like they're losing control, and it'll be okay. But yeah, there is a lot of chaos out there. So the messenger oracle wanted to come out, and I thought it was like, I'm like, that couldn't be more perfect. Be patient. Now is not the time to act. Now is the time to show self-resistance, to be patient and wait. Do not let your desire for an outcome or resolution result in one that is not to your liking, because you forced it to manifest before it was time. Trust that all will be as it is meant to be. When it is meant to be still, let go of all frustration and impatience, and remember that good things come to those who wait. You know, I was thinking that same thing when I seen this card, and it looks like the blue, like he's old, but the gold and the information is lighting him back up because he's got things to say. Uh, and be patient. I'm telling you, patience is the worst thing on everybody. Mine, I don't like surprises. Most of us don't. Uh, but this patience is something we have to do this time. And we have to prove that we can do it. So get your triggers going, look around for them, and share your thoughts. Now, this is an earth dragon with gold. He's turning gold. You have hopes, dreams, goals, and ideas. Do not guard your ideas, jealousy, nor keep them locked within for fear that another may steal them or offer ridicule instead of support. It is time to share your vision, tell Great Spirit and Gaia of your dreams and visions, hopes, so they may send you what you need. Speak of your dreams to others. Connect with those who share your goals and hopes, for they may be able to help you realize your dreams sooner. That's a big thing. What I'm talking when I'm talking to friends and stuff. They don't understand a lot, and they're scared to die, and there's just a lot of things. And I feared death too. I mean, at one point I did. Now, not so much. I've basically become just about full-fledged. Yeah, I know what's coming down the pesos, and I'm okay with it. Uh, if you're not, that's okay. You'll do it on your own time. Now, I want you all to think about this card because this is very big, and I want you to write it down in your journal. Go back over this video and think about things you want to write in your journal. And don't answer it right away. Think about it lots. Challenge your perception. Play out some games with your friends and challenge the perception of it. Have somebody act it out and then rehearse it and see everybody else's perception of the same scenario. Have them write it down so they don't copy each other. You'll get, say there's 10 people. You'll probably get almost 10 different variations of the same title. You cannot challenge an outdated perception or one born from a lack of understanding if you are unwilling to put aside your feelings and beliefs and embrace another's point of view. To do so makes you aware of the whole and stand you up on high, where you can see that both parties involved in the dispute can act against an injustice. Both can be right, both can be wrong, and what one may perceive to be harmful may be seen as both healing and beneficial by the other. There is, I get the perception of things all the time when I feel people's energy, when things happen, but my energy doesn't doesn't give off everything sometimes. So sometimes you got to kind of think, am I right or wrong? And it'll usually bring me towards the right. But then again, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. The Starseed Oracle. And this one was really interesting. Okay. 31. This is Intuitive Whispers. You got a number 31, which is a 4. What is meant for you will find you. There is something wonderful coming for you, and it will find you when you stop pushing against life and instead surrender to it. Have you ever been rejected from something or by someone only to find out a little later that the reason you didn't get that thing or person was because something or someone even more perfect was just around the corner? What is that is because what is meant for you will find you. Sometimes you can overplan life by overthinking, believing you should do and have a particular thing by a certain time, even if in some level you know it isn't right. But doing this, you are blocking yourself from what is trying to find you. Having direction and a rough plan can be a good thing, but don't be limited by this. Open yourself up to other possibilities and divert in ways that present themselves to you. Let go of what isn't for you and create space for what is coming. How to allow what is coming to find you. Create a space in your life. You may be so busy that you are not letting the unexpected in. Make space in your schedule for space itself. Go for a daily walk, sit for meditation whenever you can, take a long, relaxing bath, or do any other practice that allows you mind to relax. You need to carve out the time to see things from a new perspective. Notice what is being drawn to you rather than what you are having a battle against. Surrender from the battle and allow yourself to receive. We all think that we don't deserve things, and we didn't do it, we don't deserve this, but why don't we look at it this way? Um, what we feel we don't deserve might be a blessing. Uh, Instead, we think it's going to cause us more time and not to waste it. Da, 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 da. What if this uncovered an amazing healing thing for your child or your mother or father, and you were too impatient and had to leave and miss it all? There's a lot of things that we can't complete because we're in a hurry. What are we in a hurry for? Not work. Maybe grocery shopping. I don't know. we got to remember that we have children, we have families, we have love, we have all of that. But do we want to completely put ourselves back on a time schedule? No, not really. That uh, was a great card. Now, the Starseed Oracle was really interesting. There was two cards that came out on this one, and I kept them. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Trust the wave you come in on. Time is not running out. So often, those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that time is running out and they spend their life worrying that they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride the wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste you'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disrupt the seeds or disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible treat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction, or our soul is near impossible at such reactive seeds or speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on. To trust the season you're in, time isn't running out. There's plenty of time, there's no rush, and it's never too late. How you can trust the timing of your life a little more. Uh, it's it's trying to tell you that you're running around like a nut, like all of us have done. You're looking for things to build you up and do this, but you forgot your family is the one that you build up and live with and love with and be happy. But we trust that the timing. What's the right time? I think the right time is just us doing it. That's what I would suggest. And it said that, we weren't hearing what was trying to get a hold of us. Well, we got the messenger. Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. And it was interesting because we did get balance. That's a balance card. And the justice, I think I got. I think we got justice somewhere. Um, yeah, this is an amazing card too. You can tell like the face is gone, and you can tell it's definitely a messenger. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are there, are here to plant the seeds. Crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both and scaredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Cyrus, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about the balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song, their unique notes sending balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? There's some questions you should ask, what is doing that? We've had some beautiful cards tonight, and I think that we should really think about these cards that are coming out, because we are living in boxes, but we're fighting everything they're doing because we think that that's bad. We think that might be scary, or hey, we're living in a hell planet, so we can't be more scared than that. Okay, now here is the finale. I've got the Enchanted Map Oracle and the Oceanic Tarot for clarification, and this should put the whole reading together. Now, we got a number 51, and we got this the other night, and this is Moonlight. And was interesting because Moonlight is like an illusion. She's got her wise owl flying in. And she's got an hourglass. And we've been talking about time because time is a man-made. In the ether, we don't have time. And so time is constructed of man. So it kind of holds back. You're always looking at the time. The wise owl knows better. Moonlight 51 is a 6. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons, come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. 4 hunches will be right on target. Resist. Second, guessing yourself for your alternative participation is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of this and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch or tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path, Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. Uh, to me, she's got a lock. What is it, lock back here? A lock around her waist. She's not happy, but you know what? She's also living by time, the time clock. Like, I can do it when the time runs out. What's she doing when the time runs out? So that'll clarify. The King of Swords is the clarifier, and ambition. Is she worried about her decision? The ambition is so hard. Can she get out, or he or she get out with the ambition card? Look to the facts before you make your decision. So yeah, that's kind of what you want to do. I mean, yeah, she's out looking at the moon and or looking down on the moon. She's got the hourglass, the lock, and the wise owl. But she needs to get some ambition behind her, undo the lock, and the owl will tell her how to get out of there. He's the wisdom, and he's said lots flying over and seeing things. And that would be the trust. And we have the two, and that's the gentle gardener. Be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form and are aware of your thoughts. What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibilities and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. Uh, see, what reminds me of this is gentle gardener. Uh, these little guys are birthing out of the eggs. They're little fairies. And she's looking down on them in case they need something to help them. Because she is the gentle gardener. And she'll love everything that flows into her garden. She'll get it out or she'll love it, one or the other. And the clarifier for the gentle gardener is, yeah, amazing. It's the 10. There you are. You got a 10. It's a 1. The Wheel of Fortune. How about that? So you got the General Gardener and the ambition. So you've got the Moon with the illusion. You got the King of Swords that has the ambition. And then you're going to get the Gentle Gardener with the Wheel of Fortune is a destiny. So to me, it feels like someone that wants to do good for nature, wants to get involved in something like that, they have the ambition. But the problem is that their partner is avoiding it with the chain round and hourglass and the moon as the symbol, and like telling the owl, not yet, not yet. The wheel is not so much a doing card as a receiving card. So enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you now. Go with the flow. Yeah. I would go with the flow of the gentle gardener. But the moonlight thing, you have to look into the illusion of the moon. Quite a few things happened the other day when the moon was full. And a lot of things can happen when the moon is full, the good, bad, and the ugly. So when these planets align like that, we got to kind of watch what we're doing and saying and things like that. So, that was a great clarifier, but to me, it looks like somebody's going to get into growing things, like doing something with the land or the food that we're going to eat, or something in there is just saying, yeah, okay. So we got a number 14 is the next one. Let's ride the wave. And they did say, I think in that one, ride the wave. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibilities to take shape in a wave of spectacular activities, known that you're definitely on the right path. Uh, yeah, I definitely think we are on the right path, but right now we have to remember some deep things are happening in our world. And we got a number 8 here, and it is justice balance. Someone is very uneven and nothing is working, so the justice has to step in. Take a practice approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others because, hmm, yeah, so in other words, it's the calm decisions, integrity, legal issues, support, and vindication. And it says if a decision that affects you is made by others, accept it as the best they can do in this time. So the balance is going to be back. It's taking a while, but you've got to help. You've got to uh, get on the ball and start helping, because you know that something's got to give in that. Now, we got another one. It's a 9, and it's Stormfield, and I felt this for like a week now. So, this too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent up energy needs released. But as a storm in nature must speak for these events occurring when the electricity began opposing forces stir things up and create temporary disorder. Not all the storms are destructive, rather than serve nature by briefing or bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to the widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't let afraid to shake things up a little. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take that many cards, but they come out, and then this one come out, and on the storm fields we got the death card, which is a 13, which is transformation. And the death card has a lot of different meanings to it. It doesn't mean you're gonna die. It means you're gonna transform some things, like maybe your house or maybe your boat or maybe something. But it doesn't mean death. Death of the old. It could be death. I mean, we don't know, but don't look at it as complete death. I didn't just tell you somebody's gonna die. I told you that you're gonna see something. Maybe it's gonna be like death of the flower garden or something. You'll figure it out when it happens. Allow that what will be, rather than resisting the change that needs to happen. Embrace it. Rebirth, endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusion. Yeah, you're gonna have some conclusions and it's gonna be okay. And but you've got some things coming down the pesos, so be ready for that. And what I got to say, folks, is start meditating, get rid of that dark night of the soul from way back. Do some forgiving of yourself, the things that you feel that you need to be forgiven. It's time to forgive. You don't have to forget. It's time to forgive and put those old problems underneath the rug and throw the rug out, roll it all up, throw it out. Because you don't need to keep thinking of that. Mom and dad were bad. Okay. Grandma, she was bad. Okay. Um, why do we have to hold them to it? Why do we have to keep making them live it over and over again? Because we want to. We want to make them do that. We want to keep reminding them. No, not really. So just remember when you're looking at something like that, we really need to focus. We got another card somewhere. I'm not finding it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we had one more. Just forgot. We had one more card pop out of the tarot card. So I kept it. You know what I mean? I keep all the cards that's like the last one, like, look at me. And I'm glad I seen that. Because this one, we got a number 2, and we got the High Priestess. intuition. Your intuition can't go wrong. It's your intuition. It's telling you, "Seem fine. Pay attention, please." And Fawn usually pays attention. That's fine. She goes and meditates on it, clears her mind, takes a nice hot shower, which I'm going to do in here in about 10 minutes after I tell you guys about this stuff. And like I said, I wasn't going to get on today because I've had a really crazy, rough day with a lot of things, but I had to for my peeps because there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I want you guys to be safe. Keep your thoughts and feelings to yourself just now and respect others' secrets as well as your own. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interests and listen to your intuition. The right teacher will appear when you are ready for the lesson. Wisdom, secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, and vision dreams. We have a lot of work to do, folks. We have been uh, in now education that they're trying to enable us to leave. And yeah, we're tired of it. Ain't gonna put up with this shit no more. We're done. And we're just gonna free flow now through it and see what happens and let all of them beat each other up, whatever they're gonna do, because I'm just gonna blow through and feel the wind and the rain and just everything, the earth mother, and just life is too beautiful and too precious. It can be taken away the same day it came. Uh, and we have to really, really thank and be grateful for everything we have. So I'm glad we could have this time together. It's actually still early on Saturday. I didn't do the midnight meditation tonight. I did it earlier because I wanted to get this out. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a very, very beautiful, magical day tomorrow. And rest and relax a little bit. Get your composure and meditate. And, I love everybody. And, I want everybody to have a very magical day. Every footstep have your journey. I mean, just think of it. Just, can you imagine being positive every day? Yeah, I could too. All right, everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Like I've always said, hey, just be you. What could be better? Nothing.